This dance is called Still the One I Love. It's a 40 count, 2 wall, advanced level line dance with 1 step change and 2 restarts. Starting on the right foot, rock forward on the right, recover your weight on the left, turn half right as you step that right forward. Step forward on the left, pivot yourself half a turn to the right. Straight into a full turn over 2 steps, half a turn right, you step back on the left, half a turn right, you step forward on that right. Cross the right, left over the right, step the right to the side, cross the left behind the right. As you do so, sweep the right back, making 1/8 of a turn to the right. Step back on the right, sweeping the left, step back on the left, sweep the right. That set of steps once more then. Forward rock off on the right. 7, 8. Forward rock, turn, step, pivot, fall, turn. Cross, side, behind, back, back. Now what I am going to do in this dance is go through options for taking out some of the turns, which might mean that an intermediate level dancer can actually have an attempt at doing this dance without many of the turns in. But because of the timing of it, I'm also going to go through each section with the counts. And when we come to dance it to music, I'll actually be chanting the counts rather than the words, as I think that's an easier way of actually delivering the timing for this dance. So in this first section, just before I go through the counts, we have got the equivalent of 2 full turns. So your first full turn is with that forward rock, half a turn, step, pivot a half. Your second full turn is obviously that full turn over the 2 steps. Should you want to try and take some of those turns out, your options are: for the first full turn, rock forward on the right, recover your weight on the left, step back on the right. You do not turn at that point. Then rock back on the left, recover your weight on the right. That will take out that first full turn. The second full turn, quite simply, just walk forward, left, right. And then you can add on your cross side behind, sweeping into your 2 back steps. So those are your options for taking some of the turns out should you need to. Now the full turn that's in there over those 2 steps, where you have the walk option, that is actually what I'll be doing when the music is on. But whilst we demonstrate the dance, I will continue to actually put those turns in. So that section then with the counts. Forward rock off on the right. 7, 8. 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8, 1. Step back on the right. Step the left to the side, making a quarter turn left as you square yourself up to 12 o'clock. Further 1/8 of a turn to the left as you go into a cross rock, right over left and recover. Step the right to the side as you square yourself back up to 12 o'clock. 1/8 of a turn to the right and cross rock, left over right, recover your weight on the right, square yourself back up to 12 o'clock as you step that left to the side. Take a further 1/8 of a turn to the left as you rock forward on the right, recover your weight on the left, step that right back. That set of steps once more then, and we'll add on the counts. Stepping back on the right, 7, 8, back and cross, rock and cross, rock and forward, rock and. With the counts. 7, 8, 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and. Let's add those two sections together. Forward rock off on the right. 7, 8. Forward rock, turn, step, pivot, full turn. Cross, side, behind, back, back, back and cross, rock and cross, rock and forward, rock and. Rock back on the left, recover your weight on the right. Into a full turn, over 2 and 3 count timing. So you're going to turn a half right as you step back on that left. Turn a further half right, but just lift the right. Don't put any weight on the right. So you're just turning on the left, then step down on the right. Into a full turn, over your right shoulder, over 2 steps, half a turn right, stepping back on the left, half a turn right, stepping forward on the right. We are maintaining this diagonal throughout all of these steps. Cross the left over the right, step back on the right as you turn 1/8 of the turn left, so you scroll yourself up to 9 o'clock, quarter of the turn left as you step that left forward. Step forward on the right, into a full turn over your right shoulder, over 2 steps, half a turn right, stepping back on the left, half a turn right, stepping forward on that right. That set of steps once more then. Back rock off on the left. 7, 8, back rock, turn, turn, step, full turn, cross, back, turn, step, full turn. So again, you have got the equivalent of 3 full turns in this set of steps. So should you need to try and take any combination of these out, what you can actually do, rock back on the left, recover. Then you're into your first full turn. Should you need to try and take this one out, step forward on the left, hitch the right, step forward on the right. You've then got the next set of full turn, walk forward, left, right. That's what I'll be doing, this last set, walk, walk, when the music is on. Then you can cross, back, turn, step forward, you're into your next full turn. Option for here, again, walk forward, left, right. So that's another full turn set that I will demonstrate, but I'll be doing the non-turning walk, walk option when the music is on. So that set of steps then to the count. Back rock off on the left. 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8 and. So let's add that to the top. Forward rock off on the right. 7, 8. Forward rock, turn, step, pivot, full, turn, cross, side, behind, back, back, back and cross, rock and cross, rock and forward, rock and back, rock, turn, turn, step, turn, turn, cross, back, turn, step, full, turn. Add on a couple of light clubs. So step left to the side, rock back on the right and recover. Step right to the side, rock back on the left and recover. Step the left to the side into an extended weave, behind, side, cross, side, behind, side. That set of steps once more then, light club off on the left. 7, 8, side, back, rock, side, behind, side, cross, side, behind, side. With the counts. Nightclub off on the left. 7, 8, 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7 and 8 and. Let's add that to the top. Forward rock off on the right. 7, 8, forward rock and step, pivot, full turn, cross, side, behind, back, and cross, rock and forward, rock and back, rock, turn, turn, step, full turn, cross, back, turn, step, full turn, side, back, rock, side, behind, side, cross, side, behind, side. Going to add on another set of those cross rocks like we did earlier. So you're going to angle yourself to 4:30 as you cross rock, right over left, recover on the left, square yourself up to 6 o'clock as you step the left, right to the side. Facing 7:30, you cross rock, left over right, recover on the right, square up as you step the left to the side, facing 6 o'clock. Step forward on the right, into a chase half turn, step forward on the left, pivot half turn right, step forward on the left. Step forward on the right, pivot half a turn left, ends the dance. That set of steps once more then, cross rocking off on the right. 7, 8, cross, rock and cross, rock and step, step, pivot, step, step, pivot. With the counts. Cross rock off on the right. 7, 8, 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and. Let's put it all together. Forward rock off on the right. 7, 8, forward rock, turn, step, pivot, full turn, cross, side, behind, back, backs and cross, rock and cross, rock and forward, rock and back, rock, turn, turn, step, full turn, cross, back, turn, step, full turn, side, back, rock, side, back, rock, side, behind, side, behind, side, cross, rock and cross, rock and step, step, pivot, step, step, pivot. Not easy doing all these full turns on carpet. So that is your dance. Now it is a 2-wall dance, so let's have a go out the back wall, and we'll keep going when we get back to the front so you can see how the walls join together. Now when I transition back to the front wall, I'm going to change from chant to count. Forward rock off on the right. 7, 8, forward rock, turn, step, pivot, full turn, cross, side, behind, back, and cross, rock and cross, rock and forward, rock and back, rock, step, turn, turn, step, full turn, cross, back, turn, step, full turn, side, back, rock, side, behind, side, behind, side, cross, rock and step, step, pivot, step, step, pivot, 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8, 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7 and 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and. So that's your dance. Now there is one step change and 2 restarts in this dance. The first restart comes on wall 2 after 32 and counts. So you will have just done your extended weave and you restart at that point. Let's just take you up to 32 and counts on wall 2 and restart the dance. And we're going through the steps with the count. Half on the right. 7, 8, 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8, 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7 and 8 and restart 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5. So that is your first restart point. Wall 2 after 32 and counts. Your second restart comes after the step change on wall 7. You will dance 7 counts, wall 7 being your 12 o'clock wall. You will have just done your cross side behind with your sweep making that 1/8 of a turn to the right. This is where your step change comes in. You will rock back on the right. As you recover your weight, you square back up to 12 o'clock and restart. So 7 counts, step change, restart. Wall 7, let's take you up to that point, again using the counts. Forward rock off on the right. 7, 8, 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7, step change, 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5. So your step change becomes 8 and then you restart the dance at that point. So that's it. That is your dance. That's your walkthrough, it's your step change and your restart information. Let's give it a go to a bit of music.
still together, still going strong. Still, you're still the one I run to, the one that I belong to. You're still the one I want for life. You're still the one that I love, the only one I dream. Oh, you're still the one I kiss good night.
Step change, restart.
You're still the one I run to, the one that I belong to. You're still the one I want for life. You're still the one that I love, the only one I dream. Oh, you're still the one I kiss good night. I'm so glad we made it. Look how far we've come, my baby.
Hope you managed that one.